it's Annie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about sort of a controversial topic. Maybe it's going to be more of a unpopular opinion topic. I'm going to be talking about things that I'm not going to be talking about on my channel. And the reason I'm doing this is because there have been comments and people have asked me, will you review this or will you talk about this or you could try this or that? And today I'm answering the question of why I'm not ever going to do it. I haven't really explained myself why because it's hard to do that in a comment. So I thought today we're just gonna do it. I'm just gonna tell you why I'm not ever gonna talk about it on my channel. And you might not agree with me, and that's okay. This isn't. It's just my thoughts on it, you guys. Okay, my channel. I share my thoughts and opinions on products I share, just everything. Okay, and you're entitled to share your thoughts too. So this isn't like I'm upset. Just just know that just think of it this way. This is how I want you to look at this video. I want you to just go get yourself a drink. Okay, go have a glass of wine, get a cup of coffee. We're sitting down across the table and you're asking me about something and I'm like, you know what? This is how I feel about it, and I'm just sharing my feelings with you, okay? So that's all that this is, but it's just the best way for me to address it because I've been asked over the years about a lot of the stuff that I'm going to talk about, and I'm just kind of wrapping it up in one video and sharing it with you, okay? And I took notes because I want to make sure I say everything that I want to say, or just don't want to forget anything. One of the things that you will not hear me promote or talk about is any product that's in an MLM. I don't care what it is, if it's in a multi marketing situation, I'm just not. It's called a multi-level marketing. So if it's in a multi-level marketing like Roden and Fields or whatever, I'm not interested in. I was suckered into one of those at one time. I met somebody through another friend on Facebook, really nice lady. I kept seeing all of her, and I did a video on this, but I'm just gonna kind of talk about it a little bit again too. But I kept seeing all her stuff about skincare and all that. And this was before I had a YouTube channel. I didn't have a YouTube channel at the time, and my skin was in a really bad place. I was in my late 40s, and I was really struggling. I struggled for a long time with my skin. And so she's, showing all this, the before and after. I'm like, oh my God, I have to try it. So I wanted to try it. So she sent me samples. I think she sent me samples or something. And then I wanted to order it. But she's like, well, if you are join, then you get a discount. And I was like, oh, okay, well, then I'll just join and just get a discount then. But it's not that easy. It wasn't that easy. No. Then you join and then you are obligated to spend a certain amount of money every single month. And I can't remember what it is. So I'm just going to throw a number out there because I can't remember. But I think it was like $500 or something like that I had to spend a month on skincare. I'm thinking, like, I'm not going to go through skincare that fast. And she's like, oh, you can just, get samples to give out to people. But I'm like, I don't really want to sell it. So I just felt like, I don't know. I did it. I signed up stupidly and then I got out of it really, really quickly because I saw the Facebook group that they had, and I would just was so turned off by it, how people were just like, well, it doesn't matter if they need it, just sell it to them, just give it to them, and just like so mean, and just it's just like I've never seen that before. It's like those people that were in that group, like they just don't care. They just don't. They're just, I just don't want to be a part of it. So I will never talk about any product that's in an MLM. There was something that I saw recently, some makeup that was on TikTok, and I was really interested in trying it. And I was like, nope, not interested. It's an MLM. I'm not interested in it. So, I mean, if you're a part of that and that's your world, that's your thing. But I will never promote it on my channel. So don't ask me about it. If you want me to review something and I see that it is, yeah, you know why, because I'm just not interested. Okay? Microneedling. Since we're talking about Roden Fields, let's do it. So, when I was getting stuff, because I was testing some of the things out, I purchased stuff and then whatever. So, I purchased a microneedling because I saw this one before and after where her neck was like snatched and she was wearing, she was using the microneedle. So I thought, that's what I need. I need to have the microneedle. I want to do that. So I did it. It was the first time I never used it before. I did exactly what I was supposed to do, and I don't know. And I was using, there was a cream or something that I put on afterwards that you were supposed to do. This whole thing you were supposed to do. I did it, and I thought my skin was so itchy. I just wanted to rip it off my face, and it was like that for weeks later. So I don't know if it was the microneedling that did it to me. I don't know if it was the cream I put on. It was a combination. I don't know. So a long time, I just was like, no. So then I started my YouTube channel, and there was all this thing about using it on your lips and all this kind of stuff. And so I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it another try. So I did it, and after I did it, I had a blood vessel break on my lip, and I still have it, still from doing it. So here's my thing about microneedling. If you are not doing it the right way, you might think you're doing it the right way at home because you saw somebody on YouTube, but I just don't trust that. If I ever wanted to get it done, I will go and have it done, and I will do my research first and make sure I'm going to somebody that knows what they're doing, and I will go there because even if you know what you're doing, and please don't get upset at me if you're doing it at home. If you're doing it at home, that's great. I'm just I'm just sharing why I will never share it on my channel. So let me get to the point. If you don't know what you're doing, you could cause more harm to your face than good. Okay, so for me as an somebody that has a channel, like I don't feel good about that, even if it was something that I was doing, which I'm not. But if I was, I can't in good conscience like tell people to do something, and if I don't explain it right or show it right and they did something to their face and it screwed them up, like I would just feel so horrible about that. I don't want that responsibility. I just don't want that responsibility. Okay? So I will never do that. If I ever wanted to do it, like I said, I will go and have it done. That's just my opinion. And secondly, from what I've heard, is that the needles that you can get, that most people get, don't really do much. That you have to use ones that are a lot longer, and to do that, you have to go in and have it done anyway. So you're going to get very little. If you don't do it right, you can mess your face up. I just don't do it. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I damn well do not want to share it with any audience out there, with you guys. If what if I wasn't doing it right? What if you misunderstood what I said and you did something wrong? That's just me. I'm just not going to do it. So I will never talk about microneedling on my channel ever. Microcurrent. I shared a review on the NuFace. I didn't like it. I did not like it at all. I heard all this raves about how amazing it was supposed to be. So I decided to get one. Several years ago, I did a review on it. And I was getting migraines. I was like, why am I getting migraines? And then I had a metal taste in my mouth. Um, that freaked me out. And then I was getting like, my heart was racing. And I was like, no, mm-mm. And I really didn't see anything. I didn't use it for very long. But what I was told before I even tried it is that you would see something right away, and I saw nothing, but I just had side effects, and I was like, it just scared me, and I'm like, you know what? No, I'm not interested in it. And some people say you get a fake one. No, I didn't get a fake one. Why is it that some people don't realize that, you know what? Some things don't work out for everybody, okay? Just because it worked out for you doesn't mean that somebody's lying when it didn't work out for them. It didn't work out for me. Sorry, it didn't. So I will never promote it. I don't want to try anymore. I know Truth Treatments has one right now. You know how much I love Truth Treatments. I could come on here and just tell you, I'm just not interested in doing it. So I will never talk about it. Not interested in it. And there were so many people that left comments on that video, and so many people said, "Oh my God, I tried it and it did the same thing to me." So it wasn't just my experience. It does happen. It happened to me, and I'm not interested in it. My my vanity isn't at that place that I'm going to risk my health for that. It just wasn't worth it to me. Okay, red lights. So I had a machine several years ago. I got it, actually had like red light, blue light, green light, I think is what it had on it. It was a handheld device. I was using it. I felt like I was seeing some results, but it was such pain to use because you had to give it like you had to use it so often for like when you first started using it. I can't remember what it was, but it was really a commitment. And then after that, then it was kind of a maintenance thing. But then we were moving, so I'd never had time to do it, so I kind of didn't do it. So then when I came back here, I was always going to keep doing it, and then I just never did it, and I just got rid of my machine. Here's what I feel, because I see those masks now that have the red lights, and this is just my thoughts on opinion on it, okay? So I'm not saying that this is the way it is. This is just how I feel about it. I don't know that they're safe to use. When I was using mine, I had to wear goggles with mine, okay? Mine, you had to wear goggles with it because you have to be careful with that light, that red light. You had to be careful with it. So I wore goggles when I did it. And I see these lights that are like right by your face and you're not wearing goggles. I don't understand that. I just don't want to do it. I really don't. I just don't feel comfortable doing it. I'm not going to do it. I've been approached by companies that want to send me a free mask, and I'm just not interested, and I just don't want to do it. And it's for me, it's a safety thing because I just don't trust it. I just don't trust it. And then I always think about too, again, if it was something I did and I'm sharing it with you, what if something happened to one of you, you used it, it seems like it's safe, and then something happens. I would feel really bad if something happened, so I'm just not interested in doing anything like that. Now, something that I did test, and I shared this in a video, I can't remember when I shared it, but Kenzie, I'm sure you've heard about those lasers. They sent me a laser to use. I used it once, and that was the last time I ever used it. It scared the shit out of me because I was using it by my face and a spark flew out. So that scared the crap out of me. It's a laser, and you're putting it on your skin. And there's so many reviews of that machine on YouTube. You can look for them. So many people have got burnt by them. No, thank you. Here's the thing again, it's like, what if it worked for me okay, but then one of you guys tried it and you burnt yourself? I would feel terrible about that. So that's why I will not show stuff like that on my channel. Like, I'm not interested. That's why I tested it on myself first. Like, I don't know. I just think about that. When I am going to share something with you guys, I have to know, like, I have to feel good enough about it myself to know that it's totally safe and that you're not going to hurt yourself, you know? So I will never share that on my channel. Like I said, I tried it. I'm not interested in trying any laser. That was a one and done deal for me. I'll shave. I'm good. The last thing is, well, I kind of talked about this, but I'm just going to share it again. I don't get Botox and fillers, so you're not going to see me talking about it on my channel. I shared it one time why I would never do it, and people lost their shit. So I was just being honest about why I never wanted to do it, and people were just like going crazy on me. All I'm going to say is I'm just not interested in it. Everybody can do whatever they want to do, and I said that in the video. Everybody can do what they want to do. People still lost it. I'm never going to talk about it because I'm just not interested in any of that. I'm not interested in injecting stuff into my body. I just feel like I don't know what that does to you later. I don't know what it does to your insides or anything. I'm just really not interested in doing it. So I will never talk about it on this channel. And that's all I'm going to say about it. That's all I'm going to say. I just do what I can with skincare, and I'm just embracing my aging. It is what it is. I'm aging, and you know, but well, yeah, see, I have lines. It's okay. I'm okay with it. It's all right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I just really wanted to get back to you guys because so many of you people over the years have asked me about all of this stuff, and I kind of didn't know how to answer in the comment. I just thought the best way to do it is just do a video and just share it with you guys. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure you give it a thumbs up. Would really appreciate it if you would share it. You could follow me on all of the socials, and I will catch you guys all in my next video. Bye. Talk about on my channel. Oh my God, my stomach. Okay, here, there.